Barack Hussein Obama was born on August 4th, 1961, in Honolulu, Hawaii. His father, Barack Obama Sr., was from Kenya, and his mother, Stanley Ann Dunham, was from Kansas. Obama's parents met at the University of Hawaii, where they were both students. He is the first African American to be elected president of the United States. Obama attended Punahou School, an elite prep school in Honolulu. He studied political science with a focus on international relations at Occidental College in Los Angeles. Obama transferred to Columbia University in New York City and earned his Bachelor of Arts degree in political science in 1983. After college, he worked as a community organizer in Chicago. Obama graduated from Harvard Law School in 1991, where he was the first African American president of the Harvard Law Review. He met his wife, Michelle Robinson, while working at the law firm Sidley Austin. The couple married on October 3, 1992, and have two daughters, Malia and Sasha. Obama taught constitutional law at the University of Chicago Law School from 1992 to 2004. He was elected to the Illinois State Senate in 1996 and served from 1997 to 2004. In 2004, Obama was elected to the U.S. Senate, representing Illinois. His keynote address at the 2004 Democratic National Convention brought him national attention. He announced his candidacy for the 2008 presidential election on February 10, 2007. Obama won the Democratic nomination and chose Joe Biden as his running mate. His campaign slogan was, "Yes, we can." On November 4, 2008, Obama won the presidential election, defeating Republican nominee John McCain. He was inaugurated as the 44th President of the United States on January 20, 2009. Obama signed the Lilly Ledbetter Fair Pay Act into law in 2009, promoting equal pay for women. The Affordable Care Act, commonly known as Obamacare, was signed into law in 2010. Obama's signature health care law, the Affordable Care Act, faced legal challenges, including a Supreme Court case in 2012. Obama ordered the operation that led to the death of Osama bin Laden in 2011. He was re-elected for a second term in 2012, defeating Republican Mitt Romney. Obama's official Twitter account, a POTUS, was created in May 2015. He normalized diplomatic relations with Cuba in 2015. In 2015, the United States and other nations reached a landmark nuclear deal with Iran. Obama's administration increased fuel efficiency standards for cars and trucks. He implemented the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals (DACA) program in 2012. Obama signed the Don't Ask, Don't Tell Repeal Act of 2010, allowing openly gay individuals to serve in the military. The Supreme Court legalized same-sex marriage nationwide in 2015 during Obama's presidency. He faced criticism for the handling of the Benghazi attack in 2012, which resulted in the deaths of 4 Americans. He published his memoir, Dreams from My Father, in 1995. Dreams from My Father became a bestseller after Obama's keynote address at the 2004 Democratic National Convention. Obama won the Grammy Award for Best Spoken Word Album for the audiobook version of Dreams from My Father. His second memoir, The Audacity of Hope, was published in 2006 and also became a bestseller. He is known for his eloquent and inspirational speeches with ability to connect with diverse audiences. Obama's presidency marked a historic moment in American history. His official presidential portrait was painted by artist Kehinde Wiley and unveiled in 2018. He is a fan of the Chicago White Sox baseball team. Obama enjoys playing basketball, a sport he played avidly throughout his life. His Kenyan relatives include his step-grandmother, Sarah Obama. Obama has a close relationship with his maternal grandparents, Madeline and Stanley Dunham. He has a half-brother named Mark Okoth Obama Ndesanjo, who lives in China. Obama's father died in a car accident in Kenya in 1982. Obama played a key role in the passage of the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act in 2010 in response to the 2008 financial crisis. He implemented the Cash for Clunkers program to stimulate the automobile industry in 2009. Obama appointed Sonia Sotomayor and Elena Kagan to the Supreme Court during his presidency. He faced challenges in dealing with the economic recession that began in 2008. Obama signed the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act in 2009 to stimulate economic growth. He visited Hiroshima, Japan, in 2016, becoming the first sitting U.S. president to do so. Obama expanded Pell Grants to make higher education more accessible. Obama's administration increased funding for renewable energy research and development. He received criticism for the handling of the Syrian civil war and the rise of ISIS. Obama signed the Fair Sentencing Act in 2010, reducing the disparity in sentencing for crack and powder cocaine offenses. He granted clemency to a record number of individuals, primarily non-violent drug offenders. Obama's administration focused on improving relations with Muslim-majority countries. He signed the Family Smoking Prevention and Tobacco Control Act in 2009, giving the FDA regulatory authority over tobacco products. Obama's presidency coincided with the rise of social media as a powerful political tool. He faced opposition from Republicans in Congress on various policy issues. Obama's official presidential campaign song in 2008 was "Signed, Sealed, Delivered, I'm Yours" by Stevie Wonder. He hosted the first-ever White House Poetry Jam in 2009, showcasing spoken word and musical performances. Obama played a role in the negotiation of the New START Treaty with Russia in 2010. He supported the expansion of charter schools as part of education reform efforts. Obama's presidency marked a period of increased use of drone strikes in counterterrorism efforts, which face scrutiny for their impact on civilian populations. Obama created the White House Council on Women and Girls to address issues affecting women and girls across various policy areas. He won the 2009 Nobel Peace Prize, making him the fourth U.S. president to receive the prestigious award. He received the Nobel Peace Prize for his efforts to strengthen international diplomacy and cooperation, although some critics argued it was awarded prematurely. Obama signed the Matthew Shepard and James Byrd, Jr. Hate Crimes Prevention Act in 2009, expanding the definition of hate crimes to include those based on sexual orientation. He became the first sitting U.S. president to visit the Arctic Circle, where he highlighted the impact of climate change on the region. Obama's administration implemented the Race to the Top education reform program, which encouraged states to compete for federal education funding based on their commitment to certain educational policies. He was known for his disciplined and calm demeanor, even in the face of intense political pressure and criticism. Obama was featured on Time magazine's list of the 100 most influential people multiple times. He advocated for the closure of the Guantanamo Bay detention camp, facing challenges in fulfilling this promise due to opposition in Congress. He declared a national emergency in response to the H1N1 influenza pandemic in 2009. Obama was instrumental in the creation of the Paris Agreement, a global effort to combat climate change, and he played a key role in securing commitments from major economies. Obama's administration focused on increasing transparency, and he signed the Open Government Act into law, promoting access to government information. He expanded the Pell Grant program for low-income students, increasing the maximum award and making it more accessible. Obama's campaign slogan for his re-election in 2012 was "Forward." He established the Interagency Task Force to monitor and combat trafficking in persons to address human trafficking issues. Obama implemented the "It Gets Better" campaign to address bullying and suicides among LGBTQ youth. He granted clemency to Chelsea Manning, a former U.S. Army intelligence analyst convicted of leaking classified information. Obama signed the Healthy, Hunger-Free Kids Act in 2010, aiming to improve the nutritional quality of school meals. Obama's administration launched the My Brother's Keeper initiative, focusing on addressing opportunity gaps faced by young men of color. He signed the Credit Card Accountability, Responsibility, and Disclosure Card Act into law in 2009, aimed at protecting consumers from abusive credit card practices. Obama was a proponent of the DREAM Act, which aimed to provide a pathway to citizenship for certain undocumented immigrants who arrived in the U.S. as children. After leaving office, Obama continued to be active in public life, writing a third memoir titled A Promised Land, which was published in 2020. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated.